Let me show you how to make this absolutely stunning sausage ragu pasta. And not only is it packed full of flavour, but it's simple to make and it's cost effective too. To help you out, I'm going to place the cost of each ingredient on the screen as I add it into the dish. And if you watch till the end, you'll find out exactly how much it costs per portion. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get cooking, there's a little bit of prep to do. So we'll start by preparing our sausages, and when it comes to choosing the perfect sausage for you, go with your personal preference and something that suits your budget. So here I haven't gone for the highest end sausages and I haven't gone for the lowest end sausages. I've gone for a good mid-range pork sausage, but this really is down to personal preference. We need to remove the skins from the sausages. So to do that, I take a sharp knife and just cut all the way along just to release the skin, and then just peel the skin away. Once you've done that with all 6 sausages, just break up the sausage meat with your hands and then place it to one side. Next, take 1 large or 2 small brown onions, top and tail them, cut them in half, remove the skins, and then dice them as small as you can. I do this by making a couple of horizontal cuts 3/4 of the way through the onion and then some vertical cuts all the way across before cutting along the cross section into small dice. Next, we need 2 cloves of garlic, so peel them, and I like to finely grate them on a microplane. You can also finely dice them here if you want. We are going to need 2 sprigs of rosemary. Just simply remove the leaves from the stalks, discard the stalks, and chop the rosemary as finely as you can using a cross-cutting action. Next, we've got 150 grams of cherry tomatoes, and all I'm going to do is simply cut them in half. And for the basil, I've got a 30-gram bunch here, and I'm just going to simply remove the leaves and discard the stalks. And now that all of the prep is done, we'll move over to the stove and start cooking. Place a large pan over medium-high heat. I'm using a nice big cast iron pot for this. And then once the pan's hot, place in the sausage meat. And we're just going to cook this for 4 to 5 minutes until it's cooked through, the fat's rendered out, and you can see that it's starting to brown on the outside. Once it's browned, remove it from the pan. And then we're going to use that beautiful rendered fat from the sausages to cook our onions. Place in the diced onions, followed by a good pinch of salt. Turn the heat to low and cook for 5 minutes until soft. Next, add in the garlic, the chopped rosemary, a 1/4 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and cook for a further 1 minute. Next, we'll add in 2 tins of chopped tomatoes and then fill 1 tin halfway full with water and just swill it around to wash out the rest of the tomato and add that into the dish. Bring it to a simmer and then add the cooked sausage meat back into the pan, followed by 200 milliliters of cream. Stir everything together and bring it up to a simmer. Place a lid on and leave it for 20 minutes. Which gives us just enough time to get a pan of salted boiling water over the heat, ready for our pasta. As soon as your pasta water comes to a boil, add in your pasta and cook it to the packet instructions. I like to cook mine for 9 minutes for al dente and cook it a bit longer if you like it a bit softer. As soon as the pasta is added into the pan, we'll turn our attention back to the sauce. Remove the lid and place in the halved cherry tomatoes. The reason I add them at this stage is because I don't want them to break down completely, so we've still got some nice pieces of cherry tomato in the sauce. Leave the sauce with the lid off to reduce down until the pasta is just about cooked. When there's about 2 to 3 minutes left on the pasta, remove your sauce from the heat, and at this stage we're going to stir in 30 grams of grated Parmesan cheese and add in the basil leaves. Once the pasta is ready, take it from the water and place it into the sauce. Stir it all together until the pasta is fully coated. Serve your sausage ragu pasta in bowls or plates. Finish them with a little extra grating of parmesan and a grind of black pepper. And finish with some freshly torn basil leaves. This is a fantastic, hearty, quick and easy pasta that you can make at home, and I promise you it's absolutely delicious. If you've got any left over, a good idea is to place it into a baking tray, grate some cheese over the top and bake it in the oven for the perfect pasta bake. I hope you enjoy this one, and I know I'll be making it again, especially for £1.95 per portion.